recently from Macon, Georgia, who became a Morehouse man, who went to NYU, who's influential in the community nowadays. It's like, that's mad props for me. And a person who doesn't care what no one else says about him and who still does what he has to do in order to change this world, that's mad props. So combine my two toasts together, one big toast. Everyone who goes out there, don't care what no one else say about them, don't care what the opposition say about them, and they still go out there on the grind and still spitting the rhymes. That's my toast. My rose, to what Spike Lee said, wow, not what Spike Lee said, to, I'm just going to put it out this bluntly. One, Tyler Perry, and two, the BET Network. I know a lot of people like the BET Network, and I know a lot of people love Tyler Perry. But one thing that I will throw this out there, they do not represent the black community, the true essence of the black community. That's one thing I have to say.
So you don't think that represents a segment? I mean, I'm just talking from an outside perspective.
The segment, probably a segment, but not the right segment that we should be promoting.
Okay.
We have artists, that we have like true artists that's like who are educated, who actually go to college. We have people who are lawyers, doctors, whatever, throughout the whole spectrum, and they sit here and promote this one concept of the black community that me personally, I'm offended by. Because you go out here and you go out here and you dance like a monkey for Hollywood just to get ratings. That's how I personally feel about it.
That's how you feel about Tyler.
That's how I feel about Tyler. And for BET, on the other hand, they just do everything just to get ratings. Even if it's promote and dehumanize the black community. Like for example, they came out with this whole commercial about reading books, trying to allow the black community to read books.
Seems fine.
No, it wasn't fine, because the way that you see the commercial is like, you have to actually watch the commercial. It's like it's dehumanizing black people. It's making fun of black people by saying, pick up a book. You see a girl in a video shaking her butt, but pick up a book, pick them up. You know, it's like you have to actually listen to the thing, because I'm not gonna go through the lyrics right now.
Yeah.
But like, what I mean by it is like, that's the ultimate toast. That's the ultimate roast I could ever give the black community is BET and Tyler Perry, because they bring in they're creating this perception of the black community as what one side of it is, instead of the whole thing as a collective.
Wow. I'm the white guy in the room, so I'm just gonna back away really, really slowly and just say, "Gosh, what's your toast and roast today?"
Well, mine is not gonna be as intense. My toast and roast are both one and the same. I am toasting and roasting Hamilton College. I would like to toast Hamilton for allowing me the opportunity to come here and be involved in conversations like this, to be able to take the classes that I'm taking and to learn about the histories of people. Like, I'm currently in Black Self. I'm learning a lot about the creation of black identity. I'm in sociology of gender, and I'm looking at all the gender constructs and the way that society is built up and why things are the way that they are. And to have conversations like that and to see the things that they're teaching me, and to see how they're in play in actual society, and to see other people seeing those things but not knowing the correct terminology or any of that stuff, but to know that other people do see these things, and it's not just like, oh, it's in textbooks and all that stuff and only higher educated people can know it. To know that like a whole lot of people see these problems but don't know the names for these problems makes me happy that I'm here, so I can know how to lead discussions about it and to bring knowledge back into the community. But Hamilton College, you do things like there are no more trash cans in McEwen, so all your food is put back onto the conveyor belt. So by Thursday, today, all of McEwen smells like baby dookie. That's not cool. Like, I don't want it should not smell like fecal matter where I'm eating it.
Oh, well, I mean, they're like, I guess they're taking like the whole San Franciscan idea of compost.
Yeah.
But I mean, compost is good. I mean, even if it does smell like dookie.
Yeah, I mean, and even with that, I guess that's like, I love it. I love it when it's nice and beautiful outside at Hamilton.
Oh yeah.
The weather's out, all that good stuff. But they're putting the compost and stuff over the grass. So from now until till the end of the semester, it's gonna smell like horse funk.
Horse manure.
Horse funk.
So yeah, so shout out Hamilton College for broadening my intellectual horizons, but the situations in which we have to endure while being here are sometimes a pain.
Like the smell of the compost.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, compared to the kids in Africa who are like, you know, dying of like, malnutrition, it's pretty good.
They're not paying,
I know that,
Yeah.
but dude, you know what
Is
I
it
mean.
unrelated
It's
or kind of related? I went to Commons a few minutes ago. It's a vegetarian day. I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know they do that. There was no meat. And I went in there hungry. I wanted something.
They're like,
other
do you
than
want a
tomato
leak?
pie.
Do you want a
rice.
leak?
I was like, you misleading.
Okay, so are we gonna
Song number 3?
see? And is it gonna be what I think it is?
I don't know.
Is it gonna be about the guy we just toasted?
It should be about the guy that we just toasted.
Okay, then let's do it.
Lupe Fiasco. Show goes on.
Bam.